Hey everyone, it's Leanie. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another death battle. This is gonna be Darth Vader versus Obito. I hope I said that right. I don't know this character at all. Apparently he's from Naruto. Darth Vader, yes, of course I know him. Like I said in the last episode, I'm gonna start doing these a little different. I'm just gonna guess who I wanna see win instead of who I think is gonna win. Does that make any sense? I want to see Darth Vader lose today, so we're going with Obito, even though we don't know anything about him. Make sure to go show Death Battle some love, and let's get into this death battle.
Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the
Vader.
Obito Uchiha, secret leader of the
Obito
Akatsuki.
Prime
Uchiha.
examples of how you could die a hero or live long enough to become a villain.
He's wears my boomstick.
And it's
I
our
like
job
that
to analyze
intro.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, let's do it.
A long time ago, in a galaxy
Galaxy
far,
far,
far
far
away,
away.
the Iron Fist of the Galactic Empire ruled everything.
I am overdue for a Star Wars marathon.
Darth Vader, but beneath his spooky mask lay the husk of former nice guy Anakin Skywalker.
As a child among the harsh wastes of Tatooine,
One of my
Anakin
first
longed to one day
heartbreaks.
free his fellow slaves as a heroic Jedi.
Lucky for him, he met Qui-Gon Jinn, a Jedi who believed little Annie was the chosen one and would bring balance to the Force. No pressure, right? So he took him under his
None
wing to become the
whatsoever.
papa he never had. Or so was the plan, until... yeah.
Instead, Qui-Gon's apprentice became Anakin's mentor. But while Anakin sought a father figure, Obi-Wan saw him as more of a brother.
I'm sure that won't cause any awkward tension whatsoever.
Drama and trauma aside, Anakin quickly became a powerful Jedi. He excelled in lightsaber combat and the Force, an energy field that binds all living things together.
The Force lets Jedi move stuff with their mind, fend off mental attacks, predict the future, and make people believe these aren't the droids they're
Dang.
looking for. They're
I
basically
wish I
space
had some of
wizards.
those
Through rigorous
powers.
training and a not unnoticeable natural talent, Anakin was particularly skilled in the Form 5 lightsaber fighting styles, Xian and Jian So.
Also known as the Way of the Crate Dragon. You know that big
What?
sand dragon Mando blew up from the inside?
Oh,
Yeah, make
yes.
that a lightsaber.
Form 5 is incredibly versatile, well suited for defending against
Form
lightsaber and blaster
5.
alike. It focuses on blending parries with devastating counterattacks, aiming to win duels through overwhelming pressure.
Perfect for the Padawan who just bulldozed his way through training to become a Jedi Knight.
Even as a newly knighted Jedi, Anakin could keep up with some of the most experienced Jedi Masters.
Why
and
do I
Sith
love
Lords
that
of his time.
name?
But he had plenty of other
I
problems
feel like
to
I've
deal
never
with,
met an
like his
Anakin,
late-blooming,
but it's
rebellious
such a good
teenage
name.
angst. I mean, you don't just throw a kid into space monk school and expect him to forget everyone he ever cared about, right? Well, apparently that's what he was supposed to do.
The life of a Jedi can be difficult and cold, something Anakin could not accept. And so, rather than let his secret wife die in childbirth, he was seduced to the dark side through the promise of power.
And so began his Jedi kill streak
no!
until Obi-Wan
They
gave
killed
him
all
a
the
glorious
babies.
lava bath. How refreshing.
But thanks to his new Sith Master Palpatine, our young warrior
Palpatine is
was
the ugliest
saved,
thing I've ever seen in my life.
rebuilt. He was now Darth Vader.
Vader is a badass.
He
Everyone
really
knows
is
it,
a
and they're
badass,
terrified
but
of him. I mean, just look at the guy.
he's bad.
As impressive as his armor appears, you might be surprised by its quirks. See, while the Jedi view the Force as an ally, the Sith see it as a tool from which they draw power through passion and emotion. Most potently, negative
Look at his
emotions.
eyes. Oh my gosh.
Palpatine trained Vader by not only making him believe he killed his wife, but also ensuring he would never forget the monstrous machine he had become.
By making the suit suck ass and piss him off. Seriously,
What?
Vader hates this suit.
The armor would beep at random times just to annoy him, and the life support system was outdated from the start. Sometimes it would even turn off for several
I
minutes.
did not know
That
any
doesn't
of
seem
that.
good for someone with
What?
burnt up lungs.
And it was so heavy and clunky that he could barely walk, sometimes even resorting to moving himself with the Force.
Oh man, I knew Palpy was evil, but I never knew he was such a dick.
Well, despite these issues, the armor fulfilled its true purpose.
Yeah.
Crafting Darth Vader into the equivalent of a slasher movie villain commanding a galactic
Seriously.
army.
Nobody wants
So
to
creepy.
mess with him. Thanks to the dark side of the Force, he can make maelstroms that blast everything away.
That's
or
a cool
barriers
picture.
that shield from all sorts of attacks and choke anything that's even a minor inconvenience. Hell, sometimes he skips straight to crushing your lungs.
One time, a droid named I-5 tried to kill Vader with a laser stated to move 300,000 kilometers per second. that's light speed, and Vader easily blocked it.
And
Oh,
for as
shoot.
much bullshit as
He's
Palpatine
quick.
threw at him, Vader was tough enough and stubborn enough to push through it.
Palpatine knew that Vader would eventually try to kill him and take over the Empire. It's how the Sith work. So he constantly fanned Vader's hatred by sending assassins after him to make sure he was still worthy of being his apprentice.
Oh, that's nothing. One time, he blasted off most of Vader's robo limbs, destroyed his armor, dropped him back on the lava planet, and told him to make his way back without the Force.
An impossible task, yet one Vader accomplished.
Yeah, because he really, really, really wants to
Okay,
kill
Darth Vader is
Palpatine.
And
badass.
that hatred is apparently useful in keeping Force wielders alive, and has sustained many Sith in conditions that would otherwise kill them.
I'm sorry, Liam Neeson. Should've hated a
Liam
little
Neeson?
more.
Vader has killed hundreds, possibly thousands of Jedi, including Obi-Wan himself. He's fought entire armies on his own, and even taken on monsters the size of mountains.
He's so unstoppable, an assassin droid hired to kill him quit the job because he calculated that Vader was impossible to kill.
And in Ewok's material
Shoot.
from the old Legends canon, a real deep cut.
Darth
we
Vader
know.
might
Lesser
win.
dark-side
I don't
users
know
like the
anything
Night
about
Sister
this
Shirral
next
overpowered
person.
The Sunstar, an ancient artifact capable of shifting moons. A feat which would require energy worth over 12 septillion tons of TNT.
That's 24 zeros. But if you want something
24
more recent, here's
zeros?
a planet
Holy
blowing up
crap.
while Vader was on it, and he's fine.
But thanks to both his incredible power and the mercy and trust of his secret son, Vader would eventually avenge the atrocities of Palpatine. Even more important, he finally saved someone he loved. Ultimately, Anakin Skywalker truly did bring balance to the Force. Hokage, the leader of the Hidden Leaf Village and their strongest ninja, respected and loved
Ooh,
by
they're
all.
ninjas.
Though few have attained this title, many have strived for it.
One such striver, sadly lacking in parents, wanted to both help people and be acknowledged by the rest of the village. And what better way to do that than having your face carved into
I
a
have
mountain?
not seen
If you think I'm talking about
Naruto.
Naruto, guess again. This is the story of Obito Uchiha.
Obito,
Obito.
unfortunately lacked the natural talent for ninja arts attributed to his Uchiha bloodline.
So
Oh.
he signed up for ninja school and eventually joined a team with his rival Kakashi, his crush Rin, and their leader Minato. Where do you think I can get into a ninja school like that?
Not one that teaches you to harness this form of chakra, a limited form of physical and spiritual energy that exists inside all human beings and, naturally, can be weaponized.
He can use it to run up walls and make clones of himself, but even better, blow shit up.
This is ninjutsu. Among its many techniques include elemental attacks, and the Uchiha specialize in all things fire.
Big
Okay.
fireballs, small fireballs, waves of fire, columns of fire, you name it, they've
Okay,
got it. So when
fire
Ninja
in
World
all
War III came along,
forms.
it totally made sense to get this fire ninja involved at the age of 11. Yikes.
What?
Well, lucky for Obito, he had one more secret weapon up his sleeve, eye socket, the Sharingan.
The Sharingan grants
Sharingan.
extremely precise vision, allowing someone to see the flow of chakra, predict an enemy's attacks, cast a variety of
Sharingan.
genjutsu illusions, and even break
I've
out
heard
of
this
said
word.
illusions.
Where have
Too
I
bad
heard
he
this?
didn't get to use the red eyes
Sharingan.
much. Like 10 minutes after he got the damn things, he got smushed under a big rock. What a way to go!
What?
But since he wasn't expecting to use his super eyes anymore, he handed one off to Kakashi. And then he died. The end!
What?
Just kidding!
Miraculously, Obito survived long enough to be rescued by another Uchiha, the legendary Madara. Madara granted Obito a new body, regenerating the limbs he'd lost.
You're probably thinking, oh, what a swell guy. Except he was not. Madara was brewing some plans for world domination and needed a pawn to carry them out. So he tricked Obito into watching Kakashi kill Rin, making him fall victim to the Uchiha's curse of hatred.
Oh
Within the Uchiha clan, there
no.
exists an ideal of being extremely devoted to love. It has been speculated that if a particularly powerful Uchiha loses someone important to them, that love will be replaced with an all-consuming hatred.
Aw.
This is how Obito awakened
That's
his
sad.
Mangekyo Sharingan.
Okay.
Or Red Eye 2.0. The Mangekyo gave him a
Red
new
Eye
jutsu called
2.0.
Kamui. With it, he can suck his foes into another dimension and leave them there to die. He can
and
even
leave
hide
them there to
weapons in
die.
until he needs them, like his gun by fan. But even better, he can phase through stuff.
Well, not quite. Kamui gives Obito the power to move through objects in a manner that's similar to the common phasing superpower akin to the Flash or Kitty Pryde. In reality, it's much more complex, as Obito is actually teleporting parts of his body into the Kamui dimension whenever they overlap with other matter. See, there's his body parts right there.
Okay.
Well, if it looks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's phasing. Heads up! Yeah!
What?
Way later on, he also got another super eye. Man, he's really swapping these things around like a Prime sub
Yeah.
on Twitch.
This Renegon grants Obito the power of the 6 paths, giving him some nifty abilities like controlling gravity with the Deva path, ripping out souls with the
Controlling
human path, and summoning
gravity?
giant monsters with the animal path.
With
That thing
all
is
the
ugly.
awful stuff he'd gone through, Obito realized that the ninja world was corrupt to its core. His dream of everyone being happy and working together was never gonna happen. So instead, he agreed to carry out Madara's Giga Brain plan to control everything.
Donning masks and
What?
multiple personas, he recruited a number of rogue shinobi to form the Akatsuki terrorist group and kicked off Ninja World War IV, all to revive the monstrous Ten Tails.
I know what you're thinking. Wasn't the whole point of this to stop war in the first place? And that's a very good question. Anyway, the Ten Tails!
A living mass of near
Ten
inexhaustible
Tails. I've
chakra,
heard
the
that
Ten Tails
before,
possesses
too.
Tremendous power. It can create massive thunderstorms and hurricanes, multiple clones of itself, and the devastating tailed beast bomb.
Forget bomb! That's basically a super nuke! This chakra ball is so explosive, it can eclipse continents and reduce mountains to dust.
Comparing the surface area of this blast to the surrounding mountains, dispersing
I
that
think
much mass
Obito
in
is
a fraction of a
Obito.
second
Why do
must
I
have yielded
sound
a
so weird when I
kinetic
say it? I
energy
think
worth
he's
over
gonna win.
13
He's gonna beat Darth
septillion tons
Vader.
of TNT.
That's 24 zeros! Again, Obito wanted that power for himself and was willing to throw hands with anyone to get it. He's held up against master ninjas like Kakashi, Minato, and even Naruto in his Monster Energy drink form, which can outmaneuver
Monster
the fastest
Energy
attack from
drink
the Lightspeed
form.
Raikage.
And he
What
far
the heck
surpassed
are
all
we
of
even
them
saying?
when he finally sealed the Ten Tails within himself, becoming its Jinchuriki. This little makeover granted him unlimited flight, power rivaling the legendary Sage of 6 Paths, and the truth-seeking orbs.
These special little bowling balls can shapeshift into any form the user wants, like a staff, giant arms, an umbrella thing, or this crazy spiral blade that apparently helped shape the whole world. Oh, holy shit, it's huge!
The
Okay.
truth-seeking orbs can completely disintegrate anything they touch at both a molecular and spiritual level. Only those
Yikes.
with the power of the 6 Paths can resist their effects.
Plus, with the Mangle monster in his system, Obito's regeneration got amped to the point where he can survive having half of his body control Alt Delete it away. All cards in his hand, he was ready for the final stages of the Giga
Ooh,
Plan.
this is gonna be
He
such a
summoned
good
the
fight.
God
I'm
Tree
so
and prepared
excited to
launch
see it.
the infinite Tsukuyomi, a powerful illusion that would trap the entire world in a never-ending dream, free of conflict and sorrow.
But the
Wow.
violent cruelty of the ninja world could only quiver in fear when the anime protagonist walked in the room. After getting one-two'd by some talk no jutsu, Obito saw within Naruto the spirit of his former self, someone who was always trying to help others. And they'd say his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh.
Obito joined Naruto and Kakashi in saving the world, giving his life to protect his friends. And in his last moments, he entrusted them with reaching the dream he had so long ago, to become Hokage, of which they both succeeded.
Okay.
Though he may have lost his ninja way, Obito Uchiha overcame his hatred and helped realize the world he wanted.
Wow, what a story.
All right, the combatants
All
are
right.
set. We've run the data
Like we
through all
said, we
possibilities.
want to see Darth
It's
Vader
time
lose.
for a
So,
death battle!
Obito, I want to see you win. Oh, yay.
I sense your
I like the animation already.
and a power.
Oh, Darth Vader
I will
looks
be
good.
taking it. That power will save this cursed world. You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Then you will die. What?
Ooh. Darth Vader is so cool, man.
Too easy. I expected more.
No, it's not gonna end like that. He's just phasing through the sand. Oh, shoot. And then he just let it phase right through him. It would have decapitated him if he didn't do that. Ooh, he got his, like, fire powers. What? Did he know to go for the eyes?
Lost your humanity as well.
On the path of the dark side, it is inevitable.
He said it's inevitable on the dark side.
Impressive.
The voice sounds so good. Darth Vader's voice. Oof.
Inevitable.
Is that the Ten Tails thing or something? You guys. They be throwing so much information out. I don't retain it all. Oh, these are those things, right? I forget what those are called too. Shoot. Oh, he lost his helmet. Are those things that erase things from existence, people from existence, down to a molecular level?
This gift and die.
Too late.
He said too late. Oh shoot, where'd we go?
You are liberated from hell. Find peace in the next life.
Oh shoot. Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, Vader may have been able to beat Obi-Wan, but he just couldn't handle Obi-2.
This was a fairly complex
Stupid.
match. Both Darth Vader
Oh
and
my
Obito were roughly even in
gosh.
power and speed, so it truly came down to their skill and arsenals.
And boy, did they have some deep bags of tricks.
They
Even some
had
of the
a
same
lot of
Both could
tricks.
fend off
So
mental attacks.
cool.
Both could move things around with their minds. And they both even had options to instantly kill each other.
Vader could simply force crush Obito's body, but Obito could just as easily rip out Vader's soul. However, Obito had a few more impressive options available to him, edging out just enough to earn a win.
For starters, Kamui made Obito extremely difficult just to touch, let alone injure. And as a Jinchuriki, he could regenerate from half of his body getting destroyed. While the dark side could help Vader survive extreme conditions, it obviously can't regrow limbs.
Plus, thanks to his wide array of
yeah.
jutsu, Obito would eventually overwhelm Vader. While chakra may normally be a limited source of energy, unlike the Force, the Ten Tails provided Obito with an unlimited supply. And
That's
since chakra
what
is
it
both spiritual and
was.
physical energy, this means Obito would be able to fight on indefinitely.
Last but not least, Vader's preference for lightsaber combat means that he'd be up close and personal with Obito, right? Which
Yeah.
left him vulnerable to getting disintegrated by one of the many truth-seeking orbs. Or
Orbs.
even worse, sucked up into the Kamui dimension. Yeah,
What are
don't
those
forget
orbs
about that.
called?
Not only would he have no way out, he probably wouldn't even be able to tap into the Force while stuck there.
Ooh,
Game
that
over.
would suck.
Have fun starving to death, I guess. Wonder how long
Literally.
he could feed on hate.
Darth Vader may have had a tenacity that few others could match, but against Obito's similar might, busted regeneration, and overwhelming range of abilities, there was no escape.
In the end, Vader's victory just wasn't meant to be.
The winner is Obito Uchiha.
Woohoo! All right, Obito beat Darth Vader. I think I like just saying who I want to see win and then seeing if it happens. I was on the longest losing streak and I kind of got over it. So we're going to do this from now on. Comment down below which death battle you'd like me to react to next. And if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.